Ryan had a proximal, the upper part of his esophagus, was just at his clavicle, which is the bone up here. His distal esophagus was 2 millimeters, about 1/8 of an inch long. A little teeny thing. It was just a little bump, like a little pimple on top of his stomach. So he had to go this far, which is like a mile. And there's no way that's going to get together. So I called up Dr. Foker. I said, Dr. Foker, we've never met, but I've read your stuff. If there's ever a child that needs you, this is it, because there's no other solution except pulling up the stomach, pulling up the colon, or maybe a jejunum. And he said, classic Dr. Foker, send him over. We'll fix him. I flew out there, and I operated with him. I actually saw how to do it. And then Ryan spent a little time in the ICU, and then they called me out again and said, we're going to go fix him. So this esophagus, which was the size of a pimple, a BB, the size of nothing, was now, when we went back in, I can't remember, it's 2 or 3 weeks later, for the second operation, was esophagus, which is a normal size. It looked normal. The evidence that this works is a kid like Ryan, who is now a normal child. I mean, he's not a kid who has a colon, is facing 5 operations through his life and lifelong medications and, you know, never leave the medical system. This is a kid who's running, he's playing on the playgrounds, he eats hot dogs, he eats popcorn. He does everything a normal child would do. He just had to get through the first 3 years of his life to get to normal. So the price he paid was several operations up front to be normal, as opposed to, let's hurry up, do the fastest thing we can, put in a conduit like a colon, and then we'll just operate on him periodically for the rest of his life. We paid it all up front. But he's got a normal life ahead of him. I mean, it's not just a little, you know, incredible. It's amazing